the girth of it blew me out of the water. Hi. Before we get into this video, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for their continued support. If you want to follow me on my other platforms, my link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to your eye test. Don't worry, you're in the right place. The purpose of testing your eyes in such a well-lit area is so that I can see essentially into your soul. Not literally, but I definitely have the ability to see deep into your eyes, into the back of them, and to see how healthy they are. Not only am I going to be looking at the backside of your eyes, I'm going to be making you follow my fingers, following the light. Your general eye test. Making sure that they are working properly because, well, I'm sure you appreciate having the ability to see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but all my patients thus far have had the desire to continue to see. So let's get into this exam. Easiest test to start. I'm just going to hold up a variety of fingers. You tell me whether they are, well, you tell me the amount of fingers that I'm holding up. Basic and simple. We'll start from a couple distances from far away. Yes, this is where you tell me the amount of fingers that I was holding up. So when I hold them up, you say them. I'll go through them quickly. Well, how many did I hold up? No, it's not a trick. It's not you adding them all up and everything. It's just you tell me the sequence of numbers that I held up. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'll do that a little bit closer now. Repeat that back to me, the numbers that I held up with my fingers. Good. And now I'm going to get quite close to you. And repeat those back. Excellent. So it's not a memory test, it's just making sure that your depth of field in terms of being far away and being at a medium distance and then being up close. I just need to make sure that your depth of field is good, which it is. Now, what I'll be doing next is looking into the back of your eye. So how it works is I'm just going to ask you to look up. I'm going to ask you to look down, left and right. Just follow my instructions as I look into the back of your eyes with my trusty flashlight. So just look up. Just to start, look up. Good. And continue to look up. And then look down. Good. The side. To the other side. Good. And then look directly at me. Good. Can you sense the light getting closer to you and farther away as it comes in and out? Good. Does it become too bright when it's close to you? Don't worry, the light is actually dim enough with a special type of light. It will not hurt your ability to see. That'd be a pretty bad practice, wouldn't it? Now, I'd like for you to follow my fingers. I'll get back to looking into your eyes more. I just want to see and make sure that you can follow from, diagonally, horizontally, and vertical. So just tell me when my fingers enter your field of vision. Good. 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 All right. Was that hard to follow along? No. All right, good. I'm going to go a little faster. Just tell me when you can see my fingers enter your field of vision. I may come from the same area multiple times. It's just to see how quickly your eyes can react. All right. Good. Keep looking. You're just following along, seeing how, well, you're following along as I am looking at your eyes from many different points, just seeing what they do. Those last two, sorry, you didn't go cross-eyed, but some people do when I go the opposite direction. They try and make that. Anyways, I thought that was funny. It's always something I do with my patients. Any issues with that at all? No, that's good. I didn't expect that to be done extremely well so far on all your other exams. Now, back to the flashlight. Look up again for me, please. This time I'm just going to lift your eyelid just a bit. Good. And then look at this one. That's good. And then I'm just going to pull your eyelid down a little bit there. Good. And same with that eye. Good. Now I want you to look that way for me, please. When you look that way, I'm going to look into the side of your eye. I can look diagonally into the back of your retina. So go ahead and look that way. Good. Okay, look that way for me. Good, good. Now I want you to squeeze your eyes as hard as you can together. I'm gonna try and pry your eyes open, okay? All right, go ahead, close your eyes, and don't let me open your eyes. Don't let me open your eyes. When I do that, you're actually supposed to close your eyes, so could you please close your eyes? Good. Now I'm gonna try and open them up. Don't let me open them. Don't let me open them. Good, I'm gonna do the other eye now. Don't let me open that eye. All right, you can open your eyes. Your muscles in your eyes are strong. Your eyelids. Your eyes don't actually have muscles. Fun fact, I don't know if my patients know this, but your body, in general, your immune system, does not know that you have eyes. If it did, it would destroy them. You would instantly go blind. Yeah, the eyes, in terms of the organisms and that they contain, don't correlectively. It's a new word I just created. They don't speak to each other. So if your body actually found out that you had eyes, just like that, you wouldn't have eyes anymore. They'd destroy them and you'd go blind instantly. Be thankful that your body doesn't know that you have them. Sight is a very unique thing. Be thankful that you have it. Now, what I'm going to do is get you to follow the light this time. Last time you were following my fingers, doing a fantastic job, as I will always say. Now I'd like you to follow the light. It may come from different varieties, different corners. It will not come from both corners at the same time. Good. Good. Great. Good. Good. You're just telling me when it enters your field of vision. Good. I bet you've never been this good before, hey? Acing this test. I wasn't very good in high school. When I did my first vision test with my doctor, I aced it. That's how I knew I wanted to be an ophthalmologist. I know, it's funny, the first thing that I do good at, I want to do it, but hey, it worked. I'm here giving you an eye test right now, right? Exactly, I got my own office, my own practice. Keep on following this light. Now I'm just going to go in circles, and I'd like you to just follow that light. Just follow it. As it gets farther away, just keep following it. And as it gets closer, you may go cross-eyed, that's okay. I just want to see how your eyes react. Good. Good, your eyes followed that direction. I wanted to see that when you did go cross-eyed, would they follow the direction or would they continue to stay cross-eyed? Your eyes are fantastic. There's no issues with them at all. I'm actually really happy with the exam. Do you have any questions for me? No, I wasn't expecting any questions. Usually when there's something wrong with your eyes, then the patient asks me a question. But in this case, your eyes were great. They're fantastic. I don't think you need glasses. I say that, obviously I didn't put a machine up to you today, but based on the visual exam that I gave you with a variety of tests, you aced it. There were no issues. I didn't see any stigmatisms in your eyes, no vibrations. Good. So I'd say you're set. You can come back in a year's time. We'll do the same test. If anything is at a lesser level than what it was today when I put it in my notes, well, then we can look into some glasses for you, or we can go down a LASIK eye surgery route. Good. Margaret will see you at the door. No need to pay her. She only accepts comments, likes, and subscriptions to our business. So if you're willing to support our business, just give a subscribe, leave a great review in the comment, and then like it. Good. We'll see you in a year's time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, and welcome back. You're here for that second measurement, aren't you? I know. We did our measurements last week. And I know it's only been a week, but I'd like to just measure you. I'd like to just measure you to make sure that all of your measurements were what I expected them to be. That includes your biceps, your back, your chest, your waist. I'll be just sticking to the upper portion of your body this time. Next week, I'll do your lower portion. I think giving the lower portion, your body, your legs and whatnot, the opportunity to grow a little bit more over a 2-week period, it just makes more sense. So if you're okay with, me measuring your upper body, getting really detailed with the measurements, then I think we should begin. Perfect. So in order to do that, you'll need to it is a private office, don't worry. So you'll need to remove your shirt so that I can get skin contact with the tape measure, so that I can get definitive measurements. I'm going to start with your neck again like I did last time, and then from there make my way down to your waist. So I'm going to start with your neck. Do you remember what the measurement was last week? I do. Yeah, it was a girthy 16.5 inches. Goddess, I've never seen anything that big before. Yeah, I know. What the circumference of it, the girth of it, blew me out of the water. So let's just do that around your neck. Good. Have you been really working it? Because if last week the girth, circumference, whatever you want to call it, I like saying that, was 16.5 inches, you must have been working it, because, well, I'm not sure indirectly or how, but you're 16.75 now. You're nearly 17 inches long around your neck. That's insane. I've never seen something so big like that before. That is one thick neck. Now, look at mine. I don't know if I could make mine any bigger. And I'm just kidding. I'm not jealous. Well, maybe just a little bit. But that's okay, don't worry. I think I still maybe got you beat on the biceps. Oh, we'll see, you say. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll definitely see. So I'm going to do your shoulders now. I'm going to start from like that center line, clavicle area, and then just go from side to side. So have not gotten larger. You have not gotten wider. That's okay though, because could I just put my hands on your shoulders there? All right. So what I mean by that is this part right there. Do you feel the top of the head? So when I put my hand on your head like that, and I give it a good squeeze, do you feel? You do remember? You have three. Well, they're not heads. They're called delts. So your front, side, and rear delts. I just use the word heads because, well, it's just an easier word. So anyways, I'm going to put my hand on your head, and when I feel that one there, that your front delt, it's pretty damn hard. And then the side, even harder. And then the back piece, that piece right there. When I run my hand over that part right there, do you feel it? That's certainly, it's more dense, it's harder, it's more pumped up. I don't know the word to use. Denser, thicker, girthier, all of the above. But unfortunately, in terms of your length, you didn't get bigger, but you got denser. I think that's better. I think if you can get really good girth in your shoulders to make them look bigger, technically you're winning, right? If you don't get longer, if you don't go from like 35 inches to 36, is an inch really noticeable? Well, of course an inch is noticeable, right? Like, come on now. But I would rather have some dense, thick, girthy shoulders that are solid than that extra inch. That's just my personal preference. Now, let's do your chest. I'm just gonna get a little close to here. You're okay with that, right? Okay, so sorry, just there we go. Just along your chest there. I can say that you've been doing some extra bench press, haven't you? Your shoulders, I was gonna say your chest. It's bigger. It's thicker. It's harder. It's denser. It's girthier. It's grown. It's bigger than last week at least. You measured it at a 43-inch chest. Honestly, like, I've got a 43-inch chest. Sorry, your trainer just sometimes likes to tell you what he's got. Anyways, we were the same last week. Now, you're bigger than me. In this case, an inch matters a lot. When you are hard, when your muscles, your chest muscles are filled, when that pump is real, when the thickness is there, an inch matters. 1 inch is crucial in this part. You fill out beautifully. I'm sure that you looked when I saw you come in, you looked incredible with that shirt. Even more so without the shirt, honestly. Look at you. You were given genetics with the chest muscles like that. So, I'll let you have it. You did well. You've done well. Your chest looks phenomenal. Here, 1 inch mattered a lot. Only because I think me and you were having a little bit of a competition. Right? Okay. Now, I'd like for you to just stand with your arms sort of floppy. Well, not floppy, just outreached like this for me, please. I'm going to measure just underneath the bust of your chest there, your lats. So bigger. Yes. Yes, this time an inch. It's a big number at the end of the day, isn't it? I would say so. I think if somebody said that they were an inch bigger than you, it's not nice. It's still a competition, right? So, your lads got bigger. Let me look at them. Do you know how to do a lat spread? Let me show you. You put your arms on the sides of your hips, and then you pull your elbows forward like so. Like so. So do that for me. Wow. Look at you. Was that muscle always there? I know. Again, your lat's thick. Like, when I grab onto it, your lat, that is a thick lat. Like, it's pliable. I'm moving it. It's dense. It's thick. It's girthy. I swear that when you were being created, whoever made you, they said, let's give him a little bit of everything so that you'll look good. Anyways, I'll give it to you there. You got an inch. But, let me check your waist. Let's see. Do you remember you were 34 last week? Sorry, I got cold hands. Now, contrary to belief, this is where you don't want to be bigger. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say you got smaller, but you're still a 34. That's okay. It's okay. You can't win everywhere. I'm a 33. But I guess I can win somewhere. Sorry, I'm so competitive. It's a bad trait. Don't worry. I'm saving the best parts. Your biceps comparing to mine for the last. Now, what I want you to do is just lift one arm at a time. I don't care which arm. And I want you to give a nice big flex. So put arm out like this. Have your arm nice and floppy. Your muscles loose. And then I want you to just squeeze it. Squeeze it as hard as you can. Fill your muscle. Make it really hard and erect. Make that peak of your bicep erect. I want it to go right up. Just like that. Good. Let's do that. So, just like I said. And go ahead. Come on, flex. Really make sure it's hard. You want me to measure it when it's at its biggest? Okay. I'm gonna keep that number secret until I do your other bicep. And go. Flex. Come on, give it all you've got. Make it really hard. Bigger than better. Come on. Good. Do you remember your biceps? I know you have freaking massive biceps. You don't have to tell me twice. They were 21 inches last week. 21 and a half. Both of them. Both your left and right. Half an inch is enormous. In a world where we're fighting over millimeters, half an inch is... Trust me, your arms look a lot leaner as well. So, even though you've only gotten half an inch bigger, it's noticeable. Trust me. Look at them. Just give me a nice flex. I'm so lucky to have you in my office that nobody else gets to see this, because you're literally like, you are the perfect mold. It's actually pretty unfair. Okay. So, your biceps are bigger than me, your chest is bigger than me, everything about you is bigger than me. It's okay though. I'm competitive, but I'm okay at admitting defeat. Only if defeat comes with croissant and coffee at 7 p.m. tonight on 22nd and 3rd. Oh, wow. Maybe losing is not that bad, actually. You're doing better. Next week we'll measure your legs. I can't wait to see how much girth you've got down there. I'm sure that your legs and quads, calves, hamstrings, I bet that they are just way bigger than last time. Perfect. So we've done all of you up here. So next week when I see you, we'll measure you and your girth down there and see just how big your legs really are. Hi. How are you feeling? Let me come down to your level. How are you? Yes. You're in the hospital. You were in an accident. My name is Dr. Woe. Yeah. I did a surgery on you, that is correct. Do you know where you are? I know I've just told you, but do you remember where you are? Okay, alright. That's right, you're in the hospital. Do you know which hospital you're in? No, okay, alright. Do you know your name? Okay, and what is today's date? No. You've been asleep. You've been in a coma for about a week. Do you know what type of accident you were in? Okay. You were hit by a driver. You were on your bicycle, and it wasn't your fault. But we did have to do a surgery. We've done a surgery on your leg down here, and then just above on your forehead, right here, we've done a surgery. We had to, yes, you had what we called intracranial pressure. Your brain was swelling, and we needed to relieve that pressure, so we did have to shave a section of you right up there of your hair. It's okay. The hair will grow back. And then we had to do a drill into your skull to help relieve that pressure. The good part is you're awake. You're talking to me. You know your name. I wasn't expecting you to know how many days had passed since you'd been here. Do you know the year of your birth? Okay, that's good. So, like I said, you're okay. You're okay. It's okay. The worst of it's over. You just are recovering now. Don't worry about the other person. They're being dealt with by the police. You're in good hands here. Like I said, my name's Dr. Woe. The nurses have been coming in every so often to look at you, and now I'm the doctor on your case. I performed the surgeries on your tibia fibia. You did have a broken leg, unfortunately, but that's not terrible. And anyways, I'm coming in here. I'll be here now that you're awake. I'm going to be coming in every 3 or 4 hours while I'm on my shift, and then you'll have another doctor come in. I'm not sure who, to assess you during the night. I'll be your day doctor, Dr. Woe. That's me, remember? Okay. So I'm just going to go over some tests here, and you just let me know if you can feel the things that I'm going to do, and if you can just do some of the questions that I'm going to ask, okay? I'm going to be testing your memory today a little bit, and I'm just going to be looking over your body and your health function tests, okay? Yeah, and I'm also going to look at that, just going to have a look at that scar up there, just to see maybe there's a way I can, anyways, let's just get into this. I'm just going to listen to your heartbeat first here. So I'm just going to come under the covers here, so unfortunately it is a little cold. Just relax, okay? Take deep breaths in. Follow my lead. Good. And then just continue doing that. I'm just going to keep feeling along. keep going. That's good. That's good. Deep breath in. Okay. Good. That wasn't too hard now, was it? How's the temperature in here? Is it warm enough? Too cold? Just right. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to be looking into your eyes with this light. I'd just like you to tell me, not tell me, I'd just like you to follow along with the light the best that you can, okay? All right. Okay, so just follow along. Are you okay if I push on you? I'll try and just lean over you just a bit like this. And just follow the light. Good, keep following that light. Any issues with following it? No, okay. Okay, good. Can you squint your eyes really good for me? Give them a good squint. I'm just going to try and pull your eyelids up. Keep squinting them. That's good. And the other one. Good. I'm just going to look underneath your eye there. Good. Okay, can you just tell me, can you just follow this in a circle? Yeah, just follow along. Good, and then as it comes closer, as it backs up, good. Just tell me when you tell me when you can see this light enter your field of vision, okay? Good. Good. All right. Good. Any issues with that at all? No, okay. All right. I'm just going to have a little feel over your body. I'm just going to look for any lumps and bumps. I'm just going to look for anything that's out of the ordinary, okay? All right. All right, so I'm just going to feel along here. You tell me if anything hurts, okay? Anything? Anything at all? No, okay. I am going to just put my hand under the cover. I'm just going to push on your spleen here, okay? Not too hard. You just tell me if any discomfort. Any discomfort doing that? Okay. Good. I'm just pushing along your stomach here. Yeah, you just let your stomach relax for me, okay? That's good. That's good. All right. Good. Any discomfort or pain when I was doing that? Good, good. I'm just going to look down the rest of your leg. I'm going to go down your body sides, and I may lift the covers just to have a look at your wound on your leg there, okay? All right. So just tell me if anything hurts, okay, when I do that. Okay, so you let me know if there's any discomfort as I push along here, okay? This is just going to be touching your hip here. How's that? And as I go down your leg, it's your right leg that you've hurt, this one here. All right, how's this? Any discomfort? No? Okay, just gonna lift the covers up a little bit here. I'm just gonna have a feel. All right, is that discomforting at all? No, okay. All right, that's good. All right, I'm gonna push on your other hip right there. Just gonna check does that hurt at all when I push on your hips like that? No. Okay, you did have a pretty big hematoma on your right hip. Okay, all right. No discomfort there? Good. Okay, I'm just gonna have a look at your leg now, okay? All right. Okay, I'm just gonna lift these covers up. I'm just gonna have a look at your legs. Okay, this is your bad leg here. All right. I'm not gonna push too hard. I just want you to know if you feel sensation, if you feel pressure, okay? Okay, I've got my hand on your leg. Can you feel my leg? Can you feel my hand on your leg? You can't. Good. All right. Now, can you just wiggle that toe for me? Good. I've got your big toe. Do you feel that I have your big toe? Good. I'm going to squeeze it. Did you feel that? Okay, that's good. That's good. Did it hurt? Good. Pain receptors. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just making sure that your leg has functioning pain, your nerves are intact. Now, sorry. I know. That's a center spot. I'm sorry. I went down the center of your leg there, your shin. That's where you had a compound fracture where unfortunately, it was poking out of the skin, but that's okay. So, that's the area there. That's looking good. I'm just going to feel your other toe, and I'd like for you to tell me if there was any pain when I squeeze your big toe, okay? All right. Can you feel me holding your toe right here? Good. Before I squeeze it, can you just wiggle both of your toes for me, please? I don't, either one or both at the same time. Totally up to you. Good. Any discomfort in doing that? Good. All right, I'm going to grab your other toe here. I'm just going to squeeze your big toe. Did you feel that pain? Good. This leg didn't get injured, but I'm just making sure that both legs are feeling the same amount of pain. When I squeezed both toes, I'm going to squeeze both toes, big toes, at the same time. You tell me if there's discomfort, okay? You felt pain in both of them. Was it equal? Was one side worse than the other? Equal. That's good. That's what I wanted to hear. That means your nerve receptors are good in both legs. All right, let's do a couple more tests up at the front here. I just need to do a couple measurements on that gash that happened on your head, but then also on your forehead there where we drilled into your skull. Okay, so this part here, I'm just going to put my gloves on because I don't want anything to spread. Oh, this, it's a long story. I was getting some tattoo work done and bad hygiene on my end. I just got a little infection, so better to be safe than sorry. Take some antibiotics and just let it heal. No issues there. Okay. So, I'm just going to come and look in your forehead here. Okay. It doesn't look terrible, honestly. I'd like to say I did a good job. 22 years I've been being a surgeon for. Okay, just going to look at the top part of your skull there. The part, I know, unfortunately, your hair will grow back. You will have that spot for a while, but there's tons of ways to make it so that it's not as noticeable. I know it is. To you, it's very noticeable, I know. I'm sorry about that, but it was something we needed to do in order to get access to your skull, in order to drill that for the intracranial pressure to relieve itself. So just let me have a look. Okay, all right. You know, for a week in, it's actually healing really, really good. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm just going to take a couple measurements. I just want to see and make sure that the incision is actually shrinking. Good. Good. Okay, so, how are you doing other than that? Hey? You're doing really good, trust me. It's super strong. You will make a full recovery. You'll just be here for another couple days. We're not about your leg. Your leg, it will heal. We're just keeping you in to monitor your cranial pressure, make sure that that's stable now that you're awake for a couple days, and then you'll go home. You can't lift anything for quite a while. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. I don't want you to... we'll have this conversation in a couple days when you're getting discharged. For now, you're just going to continue to You're going to be here for about 3 or 4 more days. The nurses will come in. I'll come in every 4 hours, check some vitals. The nurses will give you your medications, and yeah, I'm really happy you're awake. I'm really happy that you're here. You have had some friends and family come in. Seeing that you've just woken up, no one's here right now. It is late in the night. But we will call them first thing in the morning, let them know that you had a solid night, you were awake, you've slept good. Well, you will have slept good. The nurses will come in and give you some medication for that. Yeah, and I'll see you in about 3 or 4 hours' time. So just, you just rest up, okay? Yeah, I know. It's not fair. You weren't doing anything wrong. You know what, though? You're lucky you were wearing a helmet. That helmet saved your life. So always remember, when you're on a bike, bicycle, motorbike, I don't care what it is, rollerblades, skateboard, wear a helmet, like you did. I don't have the helmet anymore, it's been thrown out, but it was split. But it helped save you. And for that reason, I'm really happy that you were wearing a helmet. So, anyways, I'll see you in a couple hours, okay? Take care. Hi there. Welcome to a leg anatomy video. I'll be your host today, Whoa ASMR, and we're going to be going over the legs in some detail, but we're going to make sure that you understand what these muscles are, how they work, and we'll make it so that you understand in simplistic terms. So, let's get into it. The first muscle that we're going to be looking at is the groin area. That's your upper leg area here. Essentially everything on the inside of your leg, all the way up to where your groin creates that crease. What does your groin do? Well, you have adductors. That's these muscles right here on the inside of your inner thigh. What do they do? Well, they adduct. They pull your legs towards each other. Like when you squeeze your knees together like this. When you squeeze your knees together like so. Your adductors are doing their job. That's a very important job because it helps with just, you wouldn't be able to pull your legs in if you didn't have adductors. So make sure you take care of these and work them. Don't strain them too much, though. You have 3 muscles in your adductors as well. You have the adductor longus, the adductor magnus, and the gracilis. I won't go into detail as to where they are, but those are the 3 muscles that you have on your adductors. Think of them like the muscles that help you hold the ball between your legs. So you have a ball here like this, and it's going to hold your legs. It's going to hold your balls that you have between your legs right there. The next muscle that you're going to be looking at is your front of your thigh, your quadriceps. That's essentially these ones right here. Quadriceps, quads. They're called quadriceps because they have 4 muscles, hence quad. They straighten your leg like when you kick a ball. When you go forwards like so, they flex and they create a motion forward. So when you kick a ball like so, your quadriceps will flex like so. You have the rectus femoris, the vastus lateralis, the vastus medialis, and the vastus intermedius. I won't go into detail as to where they are, but they are in your quad area. You have them on both legs, so when you flex your legs forward like so, you can see the sweeps of your muscles, aka your quads, working. These are some of the strongest muscles in your entire body. Now, I won't go into too much detail for this in terms of showing you, but you have the back of your thighs. These are called that's right, your hamstrings. They bend your knee like when you bring your heel towards your butt. opposite, like so. Your hamstrings are pulling your leg backwards. And what is pushing your leg forwards? Your quads. Your hamstrings pull back, your quads push forwards. You have 3 muscles on the back of your quads. The main ones are called the biceps femoris. I'm going to say this word wrong. You have the semitendinosus and you have the semimembranosus. I didn't say those properly, but those are the 3 muscles that you have on the back side of your hamstrings. They work opposite to the quads, like I said, like a push-pull team. So your quads push and your hamstrings pull, push, pull. And again, do you remember the inside ones, what they called? That's right, these are called your adductors. They will hold the ball between your leg, like so. If you're squeezing it, you squeeze your legs together, it will hold whatever's in the center there, like so. That's your adductors working. If you're pushing away something, your quads will work, and if you're pulling towards yourself, that's your hamstring. Now, I won't go into a ton of detail on this one for obvious reasons, but on the back side of your legs, that's back here, you have your butt muscles. They're right below your waist. If this is your waist here, your butt muscles are here. And you can see your hamstrings. They're quite a large muscle. So, what do your butts do? Or what does your butt do? It helps you stand up, climb stairs, and run. There's 3 muscles in there. You have the gluteus maximus, which is your biggest muscle. So if you look at it in the mirror and you see that big muscle on the backside, that is your gluteus maximus. You also have your smaller muscles, the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus. They are 3 muscles that work together on your backside to help your legs, your hamstrings, your quads function properly. Like I said, the gluteus maximus, that's the big muscle on the backside, is one of the biggest and strongest muscles in your whole body, almost in comparison to your quads. But your butt muscle definitely is stronger for your lower portion of your body, at least. It can relatively do more output also than your upper body as well. Now, we're going to look at the front of your leg. You have a shin bone. That's this piece right here. This area has muscles like the tibialis anterior, which is anterior being front. And what do your shins do? They lift your foot up, like when you walk and when you don't want to trip. That's the purpose of your shin muscles. They lift your foot up like that. So down, up. This muscle is pulling your foot up, and on the back side, it's pushing your foot down. If the muscles get tired, sometimes people get shin splints. If you have ever gone for a run and you haven't run for a while, you will feel it in the front of your legs, and it's very uncomfortable. So again, these are your shins, the tibialis anterior, the front. These are your quads. These are your hamstrings. And this is your gluteus maximus on the backside. And on your inside here, inner groin, these are your adductors. Now, let's get to the calf muscle. Alright, so we have the back of our leg, hence this is our calf muscle right here. Now, unfortunately, you're either born with calves or you're not. So, that is your calf muscle, as you can see. The more weight you lose, the more they become apparent. And again, like I was saying, this is your calf muscle going up to your hamstring. You can see the distinction line between your quads and your hamstring back to your gluteus maximus. Now, in your calves, you have the gastrocnemius and the soleus. Those are the 2 muscles in your calves. Now, what do your calves tip of your toes. They help you jump, and they help you run. Think about it. When you tiptoe, you're using these muscles, your calves, a lot. They're not being used right now, and when you go up on your calves, you can see the muscles. They flex like so. Up, down, up, down. Now, let's move to the foot. All right, so we now have the foot. What do? They help you balance. They move your toes, and they keep you steady when your feet are planted down on the ground. They are like your tiny helpers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From helping you fall down. There's a lot of small muscles intertwined in your toes, so I won't go into too much detail about them, but just know that your toes are used to help you balance. They're to move your toes and to keep you steady when you're standing up. Hope that makes sense. So, simple ways to remember what leg muscles do. You have your inner thigh. These are your adductors. They pull your legs together like so. You have the front of your thigh. That's your quads. They straighten your legs. They straighten them. You have the back of your thigh, your hamstrings. That's these ones right here. And they pull your legs back. You have your gluteus maximus. Your glutes. They're the power for standing and running. You have your shin, which helps lift your foot, like so. You have your calves. They help push your feet down, and they help pull your feet up. And then you have your feet, which is for balance and control. I hope you learned something today about your legs and the importance of them. Make sure that you take care of your legs. You've come for your massage. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to give you this massage. Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to let me know if it's a chest massage or a back massage that you're wanting. You just let me know, and then I'll get into it. That's good. Just let the tension ease off of you. Just don't worry about anything else. That's it. I can see your shoulders are already dropping. Just relax. That's good. You've had a hard day at work, haven't you? I can feel the tension. But don't worry. I've got you covered. Tell me about your day. How was it? Sounds hard. Sounds stressful. Just relax yourself. You're so tense. There's no need to be this built up with tension. Just relax yourself for a second. Just take a breather. let that tension erase off of your body. How are you feeling so far? I can tell you that even these first couple minutes are doing a fantastic job on you. Let's just move to a little bit of rubbing as opposed to poking and prodding. The smoothness, I know. It's nice, isn't it? This isn't what you thought you were going to be coming home to, was it? After a long day. You definitely deserve it, though. My day was okay. I did clean the house. I know that you like that when I clean. Let's get into you a bit there. You're so tight right there. Why are you so tight? There we go. I push right there and I can feel you loosening up. It's good. You were so tight and then I just pushed right there and just let go. Now, tell me what else is on your mind. It seems that you're all built up with tension. Something's causing you to be so hard. That one spot is just terrible. Don't worry, that's why I'm here. Give me a little bit of a shoulder shrug. Let me see how you look. You're looking good. Relaxed. I can make it better, though. Just that spot right there. I'm just gonna... I knew that spot. I know your special spots. I know how that makes you feel. That's good. Let me try the other side. That's it. That's it. Just take a deep breath. I know it hurts. I know. You're so tight. It hurts. I know the muscle is just... It's not used to it, I know. It's been a while, I know. But that's why I'm here. Just stay still for a second, okay? Let me just really work it into you. There you go. Muscle's getting better already. You're letting me in, that's good. That's good. That's okay though. I like it. I like working your muscle. I like making it feel relaxed. But you gotta talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Just stay right there. They really give it to you. I know your face. I can see how that feels good. Your back is so tight. Enough of the poking and prodding. Let's just rub you a little bit on your back. It's starting to get some friction on there. And that's much better. How does that feel? That's good. That's good, babe. Give your shoulders a little bit of a movement for me. Just the left one. And the right. They seem to be moving better, but I can make it better. On one condition, though. You're gonna talk to me. You're gonna open up. Just explain to me what's going on. There we go. That's the spot. Just let me dig deep in there. As I dig deep and push in harder, you just loosen right up. I tell you, your traps are so tight. Usually they're supposed to be nice and spongy like that. But yours are just, it's like pounding a rock. That's not a good thing. Just, there we go. That's much better. Let me see how you're looking now. How are you looking? Your shoulders look a lot nicer now. Give me a roll back. Come on, roll it back for me. Good. Fine, I don't have to know about your day. That's okay. I don't need to know. I'll just be the good boyfriend that makes you feel better. There we go. Right on that spot there. That's crazy. That muscle was so hard. And I just really worked it and I could feel it release. Your shoulders, traps, back, all of you is so tight. You left this morning and you were fine, though. There we go. Let's just work those side shoulders a bunch, shall we? There we go. That's what I like to see. That's right. Good. I can tell you I've never had to work this hard to get something to release. But it's worth it. I don't give up so easily. You know me, my middle name is just Overachiever. Come on, you thought that was a funny joke. At least you thought it was funny last time. Fine, I won't do a second joke again like that. just doing this to you is giving me some tension built up. Move. There you go. Give me a shoulder roll. Give me a shoulder roll. Come on. Just like that. Shoulder roll. Come on. A little neck side to side like that. Follow me. Babe, if you know what's best for you, just do what I'm doing. Just go to your side. Go to the other side. Good. Left to right. Good. How are you feeling now? Still? I think you're just a glutton for punishment and you love to be worked. You love to have me work on you. You love me to just relax your muscles. Hopefully you're gonna give me a massage afterwards. I'm not really expecting it though, but I found another spot. Let's just that one right there. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Oh, that's the spot right there. The other side, I know. I gotta make it even. Look at you. You de-aged in 10 years since I saw you 15 minutes ago at the front door. I know I'm pretty good at working muscles. I've had some practice. Okay, let me see how you're looking now. Let's feel that side. That's feeling pretty good. That's good too. I'd say you're pretty relaxed, babe. If you're wanting more, you're just asking now. You're just being selfish. I'll just keep giving you a little bit more. Okay, all right. You really want it. You really want all of it. I'll give it you at all. You just let me work you. I'll help release all your tension. Final one. I'd say you're probably more relaxed than you've ever been in your life. I think it's time that I finished this massage. I guess I'll make you dinner. But you better talk to me at that dinner table about just what caused all that tension. Welcome back. Welcome. I'm so happy you're back for your barbershop haircut. I know. Again, I'm in my attire. It's been like 6 months, and that AC unit, I've told Bobby many times to fix it. Does he fix it? No, he just likes to have it swelteringly hot in here. That's okay. Who doesn't like to just wear, a piece like this on a hot day? Well, technically it's not actually that hot outside, but in this barbershop, it's sweltering, and since you walked through that door, the degrees in here has just, it's gone higher. But that's not why you're here. I know you're here for your haircut, and well, that's what I'm here to give you. Now, do you know what type of haircut you're looking to get? Okay. You're letting me decide? Didn't you let me decide last time 6 months ago? Your hair has grown quite a bit, so that's a good thing. But whether want me to give you the haircut that I think you might want compared to what I want to give you. You know what? You're gonna let me do it, like you said. That's okay. I do apologize for the heat in here. You're more than welcome to take your shirt off. If you get too hot, we all did. I keep my smock on because I've got my tools here that I need, but by all means, our customers, we want them to be, well, as comfortable as they can be, given the circumstances of how bloody warm it is in here. I know other people have said it's hot in here for other reasons, but I digress. So first things first. I know I've just gotten a haircut about a week and a half ago. The sides they're just coming in a little bit. I know I keep my hair quite short. Would you be opposed to having a haircut like this? The maintenance is quite easy. Trust me, your head feels great every time you wake up. You can run your fingers over your head, and it feels really good. I love putting my hands on my head and just feeling it. Anyways, let's get your hair that you have right now a little wet, okay? I'm going to spray your head. Just close your eyes for me, please. Keep them closed. I'm just going to come into your eyes. Well, not literally with the solution here, but close to them. I just want to get your bangs wet, and I don't want it to get in your eyes, so close your eyes for me. Good. Great. You can open your eyes again. Alrighty. Let me just brush the I got some on your eyebrows there, that water. Alright. Seem to have misplaced my comb. I'll be right back. Alright. Can't do anything without a trusty comb. So I'm going to start by... Man, you'd think I got such deep pockets here. There we go. I always misplace stuff down there when I'm grabbing it. Okay, so I'm just going to start by cutting some of your bangs off. It gives you the opportunity to look at what your hair might look like. I know you'd think I'm going all over your face when I do that, but I'm just managing it. I know. I apologize. I told Bob over there, fix the damn AC unit. I'm bloody boiling in here. My armpits are sweating. I'm hot. But I want to make sure that you're taken care of. Alright, don't need the comb anymore, so I'm just gonna slowly go over your head. You sure you're okay with this? It's looking good so far, don't worry. Don't move. You're staring at my biceps. I know I have been working out. Like, is it noticeable? How about on the other arm? Which one's more noticeable? I like to pretend my left arm is. I find having a tattoo it does get rid of some of the definition. But it looks cool, right? That's all we care about is looking cool. All right. Close your eyes for me, please. I've got my little brush here. Just gonna get rid of that little piece there. There we go. Close your eyes again for me. I'm just gonna put this over your face. Just wipe off your bangs. outside. You'd think for having such a hot barber shop that when you go, well, you're going to get a shock when you go outside. I tell you, go ahead, ask me why you're going to get a shock. Well, with the amount of hair that you came in, you had a little blanket on your head. I can assure you when this is done, your head will no longer be having a blanket on it. Your head will be bare. It will look like mine. It's not the worst thing in the world. It makes it really easy to deal with. Trust me. Alright, just close your eyes again. I'm just going to come into them with the solution here. Just close them here. I'm just going to get your sides there. Okay. A little bit too much mist in the air there. Alright. Bob gave you his number last time, but he told me you didn't call him back. He was actually a little disappointed. He really liked you. He thought you were a good person. He wanted to go for coffee with you, but you didn't want, well, he says you didn't respond. He says he waited for that text. And you didn't text him. I don't know if he'll forgive you, but you can always let me ask. Hey, Bob. Look who's back. I know. They didn't return your text last time. I know. He knew who you were right away. He's still looking at you. He knew who you were when you walked right through those doors. Do you believe in people getting second chances? I guess it depends if you're worth it. Do you think you're worth Bob's time? Close your eyes. Next client's going to be a little late. Oh, Jesus Christ, 1 second. I almost cut off a piece of my comb here, and this is my trusty comb. Alright, I've got your hair looking pretty short. Just let me run my comb through. We're going to see just how it really ends up looking. Just let me have a look at you. I don't know. Let me have a look again. Just looking at the measurements of how that we add up on either side here. You ready? Things are about to get a little short. So just, it's probably best, I know, you can see the reflection, so just close your eyes. I'll do it quickly. If you close your eyes, I will take care of you quickly, and then you can open them and see the mess that I created on you. Sounds good? Alright, here we go. Another client canceled. Keep your eyes closed. You sure? Okay, hold on. Take a deep breath. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. Trust me. I'm just going to come along. I'm going to just take my scissors. I'm going to keep getting shorter and shorter. Like so. And at some point, I'll say stop. And when I say stop, you can open your eyes again. Okay? Alright. Close your eyes. Let me take care of you. Then you can open them up and look at the work that I've done. Here we go. You're doing good. All done. You didn't have a lot left anyways to cut off, so I'm going to show you your mirror. You take a deep breath and you let me know how you look. Okay, ready? Here we go. What do you think? You love it. I knew you'd love it. Nobody ever doesn't love my haircuts. What's that, Bob? You like it. Bob likes your haircut. Maybe Bob does give second chances. He's looking you up from a distance there. Bob, deal with your client. I'm working with mine here. He's getting so distracted he almost lobbed off a piece of their hair that would have been... It's a good thing. It's a good thing I didn't go any shorter on you. Maybe he likes people with short hair. Anyways, you look great. Trust me, you look incredible. Now you can... we're warm in here, remember. We are warm in here, but when you walk out those doors, first you gotta see Margaret, but once you're done dealing with Margaret, remember what I said about your head? It's gonna feel cold in the winter days out there. Go see Margaret. She doesn't accept payments, remember. She just wants you to review what you've gotten done. She wants you to just give a like and review a comment. Yeah, she loves comments. Helps reviews for our salon get better. And if you're looking, you can subscribe to our weekly newsletter as well. She'll tell you the sequence, but I'll tell you what to do. You just hit the like button, leave a review that's a comment, and then hit subscribe. And then you're set. And then you can go deal with the cold weather out there. See you in 6 months if you decide to grow your hair out. If not, I'll see you in a couple weeks when you decide to get it taken off again. Have a good day. Bye. Don't worry, you're in the right spot. This is certainly where... This private room is where you come to get measured from the gym trainer. That's me, by the way. What's your name? My name's Whoa. People call me Whoa ASMR, but that's beside the fact. You do like our gym name, hey? I know, it's pretty unique. It's fit for you. I know, sounds generic. Anyways, I'm here to measure you. Measure your body, measure all of you to see how you fit in terms of fitness. See what I did there? I'm here to measure you to make sure that you're athletic. So, as you can tell, I'm your trainer. Whoa. These are biceps. This is a chest. These are some of the things that I'm going to be measuring on you today. Do you have any questions before I begin? No, that's totally fine. You can choose to have your shirt on or off. I will say it does make it easier when I measure you without the clothes. I just don't have to. It just speeds up the process so that I can get you in and out a lot faster. How's that sound? Good. So there's a variety of things I'm going to go through today to just see your overall fitness physique. I'll be measuring the girth of your neck, the girth of your bicep, the girth of your chest, the girth of your waist, the girth of your hips, the girth of your legs and calves. Once I've done all that, I will input it into my computer and it will tell me your proportions, if they're good, if they're bad, if there needs to be some work. Sounds like a plan. shoulders. So the fact that you have 1.25 inches of girth compared to me, that's pretty impressive because, I pride myself on being quite athletic. It's not a bad thing. Yet, we will see depending on how the other proportions of your body stack up. Let's do the measurement of your shoulders, shall we? You can puff your chest out for this. We'll do 2 versions. You'll have your chest nice and puffed out like so, and then we'll do one where you're nice and floppy. You're just your muscles are flaccid and they are not pumped up or anything. So just good. Puff yourself up. Go ahead. Puff, puff, puff. Good. And just go nice and floppy for me now. Good. Not a huge decrease, actually. Just 2 inches. But come on now. Look, if I'm standing like this, look at my shoulders. And then you can see how the proportions could get wrong. But don't worry. 2 inches from, being, nice and hard and pushed out like that to being all floppy in your muscles. Impressive. Let's do your bicep. Just put your arm out like this for me. We're going to do one where I do the girth of, I'm going to do the girth of your forearm. And then I'm going to do one where you're flexing your bicep like that for me. I want to get 2 measurements. I need to get the length and I need to get the girth of it. So let's just pull it out and put it in front of me like that, please. Good. Your forearm. I'm going to measure the length of it. Wow. That's really big. You have an insanely big forearm. How tall are you again? Makes sense. I'm not the tallest, so the length of my forearm is not that big. Now, this is where the big part comes in, the girth. Let's see how thick you are around your forearm. Just arm out again for me, please. Good, good. Good. No, don't flex on this one. Have it nice and floppy for me, nice and floppy. Impressive. You know what? You've exceeded my expectations so far. Should I do the length of that one as well? I may as well, right? Put your arm out like that. Good. Let's measure how long you are. For fun, if you want, you can get that muscle nice and hard. Flex it. And we'll see if the proportion. I'm assuming that the length, when it's hard, is not going to differ. Your forearm is just that length. Your other forearms should be the same similar length. But we'll see if the girth of it changes. So just arm out. Good. Like I thought. Even when it's all pumped up and hard, the length of your forearms are the same. Now, give a nice flex of your bicep. Well, not pretend like you're gripping something really strong. Let's measure the girth of that one. Okay. Well, would you look at that? I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's bigger by 1/2 inch. That's a considerable amount. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Okay. Do you use that arm for everything that you do? Okay. A lot. You use that arm a lot. Okay, that's okay. If you're dominant in that arm, that's all right. That I was expecting it to be bigger. Now, let's measure your torso length. So we're going to go from your clavicles where they meet right there. I'm going to go all the way down to your belly button, okay? So you just stay right there. That's a good length. No, you have a perfectly, what's the word here? You have a perfectly lengthened torso. It's better than having a very short torso. But the measurement part will come up to your legs afterwards. I myself, I'm not the tallest. I got sort of short legs that are stumpy, but muscular. But I have a long torso. You have a long torso. But I have measure you down there. We'll find out how much length you have and whether it correlates to your torso. Good. Just gonna do your waist now. Just don't mind me. Get a little closer here. Okay. That's impressive. Well, actually, it depends, but you got a 34 waist. That's good. I know, I can see your abs. You've done well. Trust me. I'm quite jealous. I'd like to say that I have a six-pack always, but you're just nice and flaccid right now, and those abs they're popping. Anyways, now let's go back up to your bicep. Just give a good flex of your bicep for me. Flex it, good. This, I fell yesterday. So, better safe than sorry to be, hygienic, right? Especially if I'm working out in a gym with other people. Bacteria's everywhere. So, that's what that is. I fell. So, if you could just give a good flex of the bicep for me. Good. You've been waiting this whole time for me to measure your bicep, haven't you? That is a girthy bicep. Mine are 18 inches. Yours, you got 21-inch arms. Where you been hiding those? I feel like we can use the slogan, do you have the tickets? To what? The gun show. The gun show is you. Let me measure your other bicep. Okay. Same size. Considering your forearm was a little bit bigger for I don't know what you use it for, but your biceps are the same size. You must really work your forearms. I can think of a variety of things that can do that, but hey, you got a bigger forearm on the one arm. That's okay. So, now that we've done your upper body, should we make our way down? And I'll do your waist. Well, I've done your waist. I'll do your hip ratio. Then I'll do your legs. We shall see just how much length you got down there in your legs compared to your upper torso. So let's head on down there, shall we? All right. So we are down here, and I can tell that you're already pretty lengthy. Yeah, you're not hiding that from me. Those legs are long. So let's just start from your waistline right here. I know, it's such a shame. Try and look past it. Sorry, drop my tape measure. So let's measure your legs here. Okay, quite a long one. Okay. Well, I can wholeheartedly say that you got some length. You got some length. Those legs of yours are long, which makes sense because based on your torso, if your torso was that much longer, then anyways, we'll see what the computer says. Now I'm gonna do your quads here, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna get a little close to you. Come around the back side. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, you got big quads. I wasn't lying. You got big quads. Yep. Definitely big. Let's do your calves. Maybe you will be lacking here. Just maybe. Was I even doubting you? No, of course not. Your calves are monstrous. I swear you're a specimen from God himself. Let's see. Okay, so, I gotta measure around your waist. ratio of your hips to your waist. They're the same. You don't want big hips. Well, you can have big hips if you want. Totally up to you. Okay, so done my measurements down here. Let's go back up. Alright, so we have done a full measurement of your body. Don't worry, when I did your hips there, I included your gluteus maximus. Very well. I can tell that you've been doing some squats. Don't worry, that it goes, or it doesn't go, unnoticed. So, I put the numbers in the computer, and, well, I already knew this was the answer, but it pretty much, you broke the machine. It's never seen proportions like that before. You are, how do I word this? According to the machine, you are the perfect girth and the perfect length, which is, everybody should strive for that, I think, because it makes working out fun when you have something to achieve. I think I should tell all my clients that. Just be the perfect length and the perfect girth, and the computer will love you. It will say that all your muscles are proportioned appropriately. I know. So, with that being said, Margaret, just over there at the front desk, my administrative assistant, she will take your payment. As always, her payment is free in terms of a dollar figure. She just requires that you comment on my abilities of being a personal trainer. And if you liked the training that I gave you, she likes you to give a thumbs up. And then if you want to become a member of the gym, you just gotta subscribe to our gym. So all she wants you to do is hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. She will be the happiest lady ever. Bless her soul, the English lady that she is. I'll have to introduce you in one day in person, other than just seeing her as the administrative assistant of Margaret. Do you have any other questions? No, that's good. All right, so let's just confirm here. I have measured your girth and length of your body, and I can say that you are doing very good. Hi, you're here for your special facial massage, are you? Good. Well, let me tell you, I give the best facials. Honestly, people leave here glowing because of the amount of serum that I can leave on their face, leaving out that door, and just letting it soak in. It makes their faces glow like no other. So you've come for what was it here? The ultimate package. I love the ultimate package. It lets me have some fun as well when I give a facial. Well, let me not spoil the fun too much. Let's get into this facial, shall we? I'm going to start by giving you a little spritz and just letting you feel what it's like to have my serums on your face. So let's get into it. All right. So I've got my spritzer, my serum in there, and I'm just going to dabble it on your face a bit. So just close your eyes for me, please. Just keep those eyes closed. I don't want my special serum getting in your eyes. That might not end well. Just keep them closed. That's good. Perfect. Let me just massage that serum in. Just relax. That's good. It's warm, I know. I always make sure that my serum is warm when I apply it to people's faces. Just relax yourself. Pineapple? How did you know? It's a good scent, isn't it? I know. I've had so many compliments of how my serum is pineapple flavored, and everybody loves it. I don't put a label on it just so that I can have them guessing when I cover them with it. Good, let's just keep rubbing that in a bit. Good. there, so just can you look up for me? I just want to check these these bags under your eyes here. Good, good. Mm. They're not terrible, but you do have some anti-aging. You have some aging, not anti-aging. My objective here, after I spread my serum over you on your facial, is to help you de-age. So let's see. Good. A little bit of crow's feet there, but nothing my serum can't get rid of. So now that I've got that serum on there, let me just, where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a couple dabbles on. This is the ultimate serum. It's the serum that I only make sure I put on people's faces to get the ultimate package. It's my special blend. Only I can make this special blend. Nobody else can. That's why it's unique. That's why people come to my shop. So just close your eyes for it. Thank you. I know, this is an aged serum. You might get fragrances of a little bit of mango. It all depends what I ate that day. My laboratory, I think I was eating mangoes, and sometimes I find the fragrance of when I'm eating a mango in the air makes its way into the serum, and it adds a little bit of a nicety to it. All right, one more big dollop. One more. Let me be super generous about putting my serum on your face. There we go. All right. So now I'm just gonna, got my pad here. I'm just gonna rub it in. So you just close your eyes, keep them open, whatever you'd like. Just keep them. That's good. I'm a little aggressive on the wiping part. I really want to smear my fluid into you so that it really soaks into your skin. That's what gives you the ultimate facial, essentially. Just relax. You're feeling better already. I know. Your dopamine receptors are going off there. You tell your friends to come here. Well, afterwards, after we're done, you can tell me how good that facial was. I always like a good review, but then let your friends know. That's good. That's good. I'm almost done this part here. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I had somebody knock on my door. Seems they don't know what my business hours are, even though they are strictly on Google. So, sorry about that. I think the serum dried a little bit on you, so just let me put a little bit more on you. I don't need to give you any more of the ultimate deluxe serum, just a little bit more of the spritz, my pineapple flavored serum. There we go. Let's just wipe that in. That's good. I know now you've got a little flavor of mango and pineapple. Your nostrils must be enjoying this like no other. Let me just dab that a little bit. There we go. Okay, all right, back to it. I don't need the sponge anymore. I think I've got that serum ingrained into your skin. So now what I've got here is just a little teeny tiny brush that you can see here. And then I've got a little bit of a bristle. This is for your eyelashes. I tell you, one thing about my serum that the facials that I can give, I can make people's eyelashes grow exceptionally well and fast. So you just relax while I'm just gonna fluff up your eyelashes. I really want the serum from me to just soak into your eyelashes. That's good, that's good. How's your eyes feeling? I tell you, your eyelashes look incredible. The thing is that you don't want to get my serum in your eyes. That can definitely it can sting a little bit. Now let me just there we go. I'm just gonna wipe it around your crow's feet that I was mentioning that you might have. I don't know why you have crow's feet, honestly, but you're a little too young to have them. How are you feeling? Better? That's good. Now, let me just look at the list here. I just want to see. Okay, alright. I see. Yeah, okay, good. I've got a couple little steps to go. There we go. Alright. Let me just see how that's soaking into your skin, okay? Try not to squint right now. I don't want the crow's feet to, referring to them as crow feet, I just don't want these parts of your eyes. I'm gonna go like that. You know, I've got little fine ones, but yours were a little. Anyways, my serum will help straighten those out. You'll look 10 years younger, I swear. Let's have a look. Your eyelashes, oh, they are glowing already. I tell you, my serum is special. People don't believe me when I tell them that, like, my unique serum, when I give facials, their faces absolutely glow. Yeah, I'll show you a mirror afterwards, and you are going to be impressed. Your skin is going to look radiant. Your face is going to look moist. Yes. The one thing, though, unfortunately, just part of it is you do need to walk out with a little bit of it on your face still, just to have it like seep in. It will dry white. That's okay. Once you get home, leave it on for an hour, and then you can wash it all off and everything. How's that sound? I do apologize. It seems that another person came to my office while I'm in the middle of a session, and they had a dog, so I do apologize if you heard that barking. I can't control how dogs are. So, now that the serum has had its time to sit on you long enough, let's see, yeah, I've got all my tools there. I'm just going to use this big brush now, this one here. I'm just going to smear it all over your face, let it get into every nook and cranny. Everybody wants my serums on... Ooh, I do apologize. Everybody wants my serum on their face. That's why I give the best facials. I seriously... maybe it's just me, but I'm a little too nice when I give a facial. I load their face up with that serum. I make sure they get covered completely because I want it to get into every single nook and cranny so that they can do anti-aging. So let's just really spread it around. Amazing, amazing. Okay. Perfect. Now, you let that sit on your face for an hour when you go home. Remember, it will dry white. That means it worked. You can wash it off, and then your face is going to look incredible. So, let's find... Okay, so I'm just going to go through my list to make sure I covered everything. I gave you the spritzer. I gave you the serum. I gave you the eyelash lash extensions, and I gave you the ultimate serum. So, what else am I missing? And then I spread it all over your face with this brush. I think I covered all my bases here. So what I can say is, I'd love for you to leave me a review. That would be super kind. Just something along the lines of, I had the best facial ever. The serum worked incredible. He spread it all over my face when he gave me a facial, and I was glowing like no other. Sounds like a plan? Good. So, maybe send me an updated photo in about a week. I'd love to see how it looks. Margaret will see you at the front door. Take care, and have a good day.